everybody, what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. I got about half a glass of water left because this is leftover from a previous match, and I was too lazy to get up, and that's what happens here. But fitting that this is the glass as it has the name of one of the competitors on it, Jacoby Bancroft, today is taking on Jake Maringoni in what I think is going to be a very fun, very good match. Two players at different points in their career, and yet they seem to be intersecting. They both had great performances in the tournament, though they didn't win their round one match. They scored very, very highly, came in second place in their first match, so they came out without losses. We're here to see how they do today. Let's see what they have to say in the promos.
All right. Yes. All right. I'm back. I am playing Jake, and this is, I'm very excited for this match, actually, because I realized the singles Fandom matches are my favorite, and they're especially my favorite when I'm playing somebody else in my faction, because then there's not a lot of stakes. We can just have a lot of fun. I realize now that I'm in like teams, it's like, oh, I have to focus on the teams and be really serious here. And not that I don't take this seriously. I do take this seriously. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to play Jake. I don't think I've ever played him before, and obviously I think Jake is, a legend of this game. So now it's like playing new people. It's going to be great. We're going to see what happens. And yeah. Oh God, I was going to say something and I didn't have an ending planned. So let's get to it. Fortune favors the bold. I should just say that because that makes sense. Okay.
Wow, thank you so much, Jacoby, for calling me a legend. I like to think of myself as washed up and old in this community, and I'm still tugging along and trying to get some sort of enjoyment and pleasure from winning and playing trivia. But no, thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm back after my unfortunate loss in the tournament. I'm currently dealing with COVID. I don't know if anyone has heard of this illness. It's not fun. But we'll see how I go today. I do, as what Jacoby's, I do agree with Jacoby. I don't think we've ever really played each other. I think there was one thing in some other thing, a featured press, something like that. But outside of that, not one-on-one, nothing like this sort of, not in multiplex, we should say. I'm going to look forward to this. I think Jacoby is one of the most positive people I've ever met or ever seen in this community, but I'm looking forward to this a lot. This is going to be fun, and hopefully this will cure my COVID illness. That would be lovely.
Cures and fun, all good things. I'm excited. Let's get into the match. We'll start with round number one. What a great place to start. Round number one is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write their answer down on their whiteboard. At the end of 15 seconds, I'll say 10 down, at which players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number one?
Nope.
Great. Your first question comes in the category of Marvel. In Fantastic Four 2015, who is the only member of the Fantastic Four that gets their powers while not visiting the negative zone? Got so excited about talking about this movie that I forgot what the question word of the question was.
Because it's your favorite movie?
No, I hate it so much.
It's so bad.
3, I think I argued once it was the worst Marvel movie. 1, pens down. Go to Jacoby.
It's the first movie where it's just like this. Oh, it's over. Like this is the end of it. Like I said, Sue Storm.
Fantastic. Go to Jake.
Sue Storm.
Sweet.
Sue is correct. Point apiece as we get to the next question, which comes to the category of Middle Earth. What item does Gandalf bring into Theoden's throne room that allows him to free Theoden, which Grima says should have been taken in the Two Towers? A hush fell over the crowd. Answer's in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jake.
Yeah, I'm so bad when it comes to Middle Earth. I just said a sword.
And Jacoby.
So his staff?
His staff is correct.
Yes! Middle Earth champion.
All right. Move to your next question, which comes in the category of Law and Order. In which Law and Order film do the main characters get beaten up by a giant man in a karate studio? I'm greatly enjoying the reactions to my questions. You both seem to have your answers, but we do have to wait the regulated 15 seconds.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Now we can just think about probably the movie we both have written down on our boards.
4, 3,
And how it sucks.
1.
Yeah.
Pens down. I'll go to Jacoby.
Rush Hour 3.
And Jake.
Here's me and I am you. Rush Hour 3.
Rush Hour 3 is correct. Jacoby leads 3-2. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Wonder Woman?
Facing the Maestro.
That was a long time ago.
Ah,
Oh wait, no, I know this.
picturing him like, at a bar, like covered over his drink, and aren't you the maestro? And he's like, a long time ago. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, cool. We're good.
I'm bad at that.
We'll go to Jake.
I said Rupert Gregson Williams.
And Jacoby.
Isn't Hans Zimmer?
Rupert Gregson Williams is correct.
What movie did you say?
The first
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. You chose.
Did Hans not do that?
He did 84.
He did 84.
He did 84.
I thought the da-na-na-na was not
that
him.
is his
I listened to
theme
that.
from BVS
That
because
was
he did
the
compose
music
that.
from BVS. That
Oh, his concert lied to me. He played that at his concert, and that's why I thought I'd do that one. I was so confident in that.
That's fair. But with that, Jake ties it up. It's 3-all. As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of fandom quotes. Great. Which Star Wars character said the quote, "If you follow your thoughts through to conclusion, it will take us to a place we cannot go, regardless of the way we feel about each other"?
If you follow your thoughts.
I don't want to comment on this.
I have, yeah. I watched Redacted, and that music played, and I was like, yeah.
3, 2, 1. Hated that movie. Pens down. We'll go to Jacoby.
Said Mace Windu.
And Jake.
Sounds like something from the prequels, so I said Padme.
Padme is
Oh.
correct. I believe that's around the sand line.
Mm.
That one comes. But move to your next question, which comes in the category of the Worlds of DC. Your question in Worlds of DC. What causes Thaddeus Savannah's father to become wheelchair-bound in Shazam? Happens. I've been making a lot of mistakes lately. A lot of errors. That's what happens when I go unchecked. I just run wild. Tim hasn't been able to check my work.
What category did you have it in?
3, regular DC, 2,
Oh.
1. So similar. Pens down. We'll go to Jake
A car crash.
and Jacoby.
Car crash.
Car crash is correct. Point apiece. As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of horror icons. Who plays the orderly Max in A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors? Yeah, Rush Hour 3 sucks.
It's not good. I have a soft spot for 2, but 3 just no.
I love to.
I
unabashedly love to.
I like those two together, which I don't mind.
Mhm.
Like compared to other things. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jacoby.
Larry Fishburne.
I was hoping someone would do that. And Jake.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne is correct. Point apiece. Jake leads 6-5. As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of YA. Which YA film features devices capable of mind control that can kill a person if they are attempted to be removed from their body?
If they are tempted to be removed. Oh, if the mind control devices are removed from the bodies.
Mind control. Well.
What is in the YA category again? Okay.
Yeah, can we just get a
Yes.
reminder?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jake
Divergent?
and Jacoby.
I said the Death Cure. But you can't even make out death. It looks like Nath Cure, but I wrote death, but it doesn't matter because that's not it.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Insurgent.
That's unfortunate.
Close.
But I said the other one.
We'll move to your penultimate question, which comes in the category of Disney animation. How many years does the genie say he had been stuck in the lamp when Aladdin frees him in Aladdin?
That's a good question.
Thank you. This would have been someone's final question in a recent match, but they didn't make it to the final.
Peek behind the curtain. How the sausage is made.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jacoby.
Said 10,000 years?
And Jake.
10,000 years.
That is correct. It'll give you such a crick in the neck.
Yep.
Jake still leads 7-6 as we move to the final question, which comes in the category of sci-fi icons. What is Sam's last name in the first 3 live-action Transformers films? Just gonna fix the typo. That's what I do now. I fix typos.
Thanks, Jake. You helped me out. I saw you mouthing that out.
Damn it, fuck.
But I had it. Don't worry. I had it.
Yeah. I was like, this is so...
Freaking hysterical. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I heard him
What?
mouth something wrong. I'm just like, I gotta change my answer now.
Heads down. Go to Jake
Witwiki.
and Jacoby.
Witwiki.
Witwiki is correct. Both answers are correct. And that'll bring us to the end of round number 1. Jake in the lead with 8 to Jacoby's 7. Very close match. As we're moving to round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they keep it. If not, they could choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1. And be on the lookout, as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are horror icons, DC, sci-fi icons, YA, Marvel, Middle-earth, DreamWorks, and James Bond. With that being said, Jake, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Jacoby?
I'm really scared going first, so I'm going to let Jacoby go first.
Face your fears. Jake, you said you wanted to be fun, right? Like this is a good way to practice that for a later match. Okay, I guess I'll go first then.
Oh, that was Jacoby who said that, right? I'm not on the StreamYard tab.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Jacoby's
Okay, great. Jacoby, this will be your first spin. You guys sound kind of similar when I'm not looking at your face. Lands on sci-fi icons. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I just saw Cody's message. I didn't even pay attention.
You guys need me. This was my strength. I got to take it, but I haven't watched all these movies yet.
Ask Cody. He can help you out.
No, I'm going to take it because I've seen most of these. I see. So.
All right, great.
And I don't want Middle Earth or YA or James Bond or anything else on that. Sorry.
No, you're good, Jacoby. I'll be giving you your questions in the category of sci-fi icons. Are you prepared?
I shouldn't have admitted that it was my strength, because if you didn't say anything, then it would have been fine. Now, okay, let's go. I'm ready.
Your first question. Which sci-fi icon's film ends with a character speaking to a younger version of themselves to warn them of the fight they just had throughout the film?
To warn them of the fight they just had throughout the film. It's probably one of... multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, The Matrix Revolutions, B, Terminator Genesis, C, Predators, or D, Transformers: The Last Night?
Terminator Genesis.
That is correct for 1 point.
I knew it was one of the
That's Genesis.
Genesis. I knew it was one of the
All right.
Terminators, so I was like, could be.
Jacoby, your second question.
Yeah.
Who plays Corporal Dwayne Hicks in Aliens?
Hicks is Corporal. Right? That's him. Oh, just the main guy, right? I think so. Michael Biehn.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
Your third question. How does Alex kill Raymond Sellers at the end of RoboCop 2014?
Ooh, should I go for it? Let's go for it. I think it's something brutal. I don't think he just shoots him. I don't think it is. I think he cuts his throat. That's the final answer.
That is incorrect. Jake, chance for a 2-point steal.
Wow, like the one sci-fi icon movie I haven't seen. It's a stupid ass remake. He
5, 4, 3.
He pushes him off a building and falls to his death.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for who shoots him.
He just shoots him.
I was thinking it had to be obvious. Simple.
Is there a cutting? I thought there was a cutting at one point. Man, I think he cut and then shot.
Maybe
I'm just horribly wrong.
Shooting in there. All right. With that, we'll move to your next question, Jacoby. Your penultimate question. Which crew member does Agent Smith take over in order to enter the real world in The Matrix Reloaded?
Yeah, I see this scene. And then, what's his name? Maybe it's a girl. No, I don't think so. Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Niobe, B, Tank, C, Bane, D, Link?
I think it's Bane.
That is correct for 1 point.
So I know my answers also sound like I'm deliberating to myself, so I apologize.
All right, and Jacoby, your final question. What U.S. landmark was built around the location of the Allspark in 2007's Transformers?
Hoover Dam.
That is correct for 2 more points at the end of Jacoby's round number 2. He gets his score up to 13. Jake is at 8. Unless someone would like to disagree, because sometimes I fuck up and score. But
aren't you sad you didn't go first, Jake? I bet you would have done pretty well with questions, right?
Yeah, I would have liked actually that.
Yeah.
That being said, we'll bring back the wheel. And
try
Jake,
to help you.
Jake, this will be your first.
As long as it doesn't land on a opponent's okay.
Lands on Middle Earth. Would you like to keep it?
Can I bring Cody in for this one? I need a real debate about this.
Sure.
So,
hey, I should spin again, shouldn't I?
Yeah, that was my. I mean, in the Middle Earth question, I think didn't Jacoby get it right and you got it wrong?
Yeah, that happened too long ago. It was only 15 minutes ago.
That's enough. That's enough analytics that I can see a trend there. So
he guessed something close. It's not like he said like machine gun or something.
You're good. Go ahead.
Jake, this will be your second spin.
You do sound great with the colors on the wheel. Great job, Nick.
Looks nice.
Oh.
Yes, awesome. How it should be.
Gonna go ahead and do that again. Hands on Jimmy.
I think you.
Oh,
I should be doing all right. I did get it against Albert and Dylan. That should be right.
How'd you do?
I did all right.
Okay.
Jake, are you prepared for your questions in the category of James Bond?
Yeah.
Great. Your first question, which you're not going to believe, but your first question. James Bond wakes up in a karate studio where participants fight to the death in which James Bond film?
You only live twice.
That is incorrect. Jacoby, chance for a 2-point steal.
All right. My only process is I know it's one I haven't seen. He wakes up in a karate studio. Would Scaramanga do karate? I think it's Moonraker. Wakes up in karate. For your eyes only.
That is unfortunately also incorrect. We're looking for the man with the golden gun.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I had it.
All right, Jake, your second question. Who plays computer programmer Boris Grushenko in GoldenEye?
I'm invincible. Alan Cumming.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. Octopussy opens with an MI6 agent being killed while carrying an expensive object shaped like what?
Fuck. Wrong. I just know it. Shit.
5.
I will go multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, skull, B, egg, C, pyramid, or D, bowl?
An egg. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question. What letter designation is given to Bond's superior and overseer of the 00 program throughout the James Bond series?
M.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. In No Time to Die, what type of transportation does Bond put Madeline on after they escape Spectre in Italy?
A train.
That is correct for 2 more points and the lead and the end of round number 2. And with that, Jake gets his score up to 15. Jacoby close behind with 13. But anything can happen as we get into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the players hit the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
We've all got 3 repeats, so haven't used them all. So.
That's true. Yep.
I don't think I used one.
Yeah, no, I was just confirming. Yeah.
Everything's good. Yeah. All right. Your first category you can bet points on is Pixar. Let's get bets starting with Jacoby.
I said 2.
And Jake.
I also said 2.
Your question in Pixar. Who voices Forky in Toy Story 4?
Uh,
The sigh.
oh, God. Ooh. I hope this is his name.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jacoby.
Tony Hale.
And Jake.
I said Ben Schwartz.
Tony Hale is correct. So with that, the score will flip. Jacoby will gain 2 points, go up to 15. Jake will lose 2 points, go down to 13. Jacoby in the lead now as we move to the second category you can bet points on. It is the Wizarding World. Let's get bets starting with Jake.
1.
And Jacoby.
2.
Your question in the Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Dumbledore, the Executioner, and who arrive together to Hagrid's for Buckbeak's execution? We do need the name of it.
Full name? Or
Nope.
just...
First or last? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Jake.
It's not a good answer. The President of Magic.
And Jacoby.
His name Fudge?
His name is Fudge. Cornelius Fudge is what we're looking for. Jacoby will gain 2 points. Jake will go down 1.
This is my downfall.
Score is 17-12, 5-point game. As we move to the third question, which comes in the category of Law and Order. Get bets starting with Jacoby.
I said 2.
And Jake.
I said 2 as well.
All righty. Your question in Law and Order. At the beginning of Lethal Weapon 4, both Riggs and Murtaugh are promoted to what rank?
Come on.
Fudge. Fudge.
Yeah.
Cornelius Fudge.
If both players hit or miss, that will be the match.
I see the scene. I know exactly the scene that they're.
It's a good opening as well when they find the guy with the flamethrower.
Yeah.
The only way we.
That's what I was hoping the question was going to be about, not their ranks.
Good answers in 5.
Let's repeat that.
No, I'm using the repeat, Jacoby. I'm down. I'm one.
No, I said it first. We'll be fair. I said it. It's my
repeat.
repeat.
A repeat from Jacoby. At the beginning of Lethal Weapon 4, both Riggs and Murtaugh are promoted to what rank?
Prepare to repeat this 6 times, Nick.
There are other questions.
Oh, I think it's. I have both the answers on my board. I'm just like, which one do I erase? I mean, there could be a bunch of answers. I just shouldn't give any hints.
4.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Jake's first repeat. The question again. At the beginning of Lethal Weapon 4, both Riggs and Murtaugh are promoted to what rank? Can you imagine if I repeat this 5 times and then on the last time I accidentally say the answer? And then I got to throw it away. Ask a new question. Give all the repeats back.
I hate.
5, 4, 3.
I'm gonna use one more repeat.
All right, that's Jake's second repeat. The question again. At the beginning of Lethal Weapon 4, both Riggs and Murtaugh are promoted to what rank?
So the thing is, if we both have the same answer, that's it. I need to make sure you don't have the same answer that I have.
It's a very good chance that
That's what, there's 3 that you could guess?
Yeah, probably.
So,
President, all commander, and
Vice Admiral.
Yeah, Vice Admiral.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jake.
I spelled it wrong, I think, but I said Sergeant.
And Jacoby.
I also said Sergeant.
Yeah.
And your winner, Jacoby Bancroft. Both wrong. We were looking for Captain.
Captain.
Oh, that was not one of my 2, to be honest with you.
Fair.
I thought the captain's only one captain. Okay, doesn't matter.
No, I think you know, Captain. They get promoted, and then they're like Captain, and then Captain. Yeah, it's a good scene. But great scene, just like this match. Great match. Lots of great scenes from this match. I had a great time. Jacoby really coming back in round 3. He's what you would call a round 3 machine if you look at his history. Lots of stuff. Yeah, the captain does make them a captain. That's what happens. But great match. Like I said, Jake coming out of round 1 with the lead. Coming out of round 2, doing very well. Jacoby maneuvering his way through a category, and they both just did really great. And at the end of the day, Jake just 1 or 2 misplaced bets put him just out of the running in round 3, and that's how Jacoby takes the win today. I had a great time. Hopefully you did too. Let's talk to our players today, starting with our unfortunate second place finisher, Mr. Jake Maringoni. Jake, you've had a hell of a year. Made it to a contender match, nearly played for titles. You got a lot going on in teams, great performance in last one standing, and a great performance in the tournament, even though you saw an early exit. And now to go up against Jacoby, you were winning for a lot of the match. Like I said, it was just that round 3 that flipped things at the very end, that put things in Jacoby's favor. How do you feel about your performance in the match today and your season thus far?
I mean, I think I played well. I played really well in round 1 and 2. I would say that if you can see there's sort of a pattern that's emerging when I played Armor and when I played Jacoby today. I'm very good at rounds 1 and 2. Round 3, when there's betting involved, it can get a little dicey, and I sometimes like to overbet, and it does not pay off. Coincidentally, they are both in a team. So I don't know what's going on there. But, no, I mean, it was really fun to play Jacoby. I knew this was just going to be a really fun match, win or lose regardless. And that's sort of been my mindset this last year or so, is that I just want to have fun. And it's really fun playing people like Jacoby. And I had a good time. And even though I'm upset that I just completely blanked on who Forky was and thought it was Sonic the Hedgehog, I am an idiot in that sense. But no, it's fun. It's really good, and there's still teams. There's still some what was it called again? This number 1 contenders match.
Yeah.
Something I had it at the beginning.
We're currently in Act 4, back to Formula. Everything's.
Thank you for reminding me. I definitely did not know where this was in the the Ox, the X.
Of course, yeah. No, this is your act. It's all leading to you and Mark. I'm excited to see it, even if singles didn't quite go your way this time. But I'm looking forward to seeing you back. We'll see you back with Mark in teams real soon. Congratulations on a great performance today, Jake. We'll see you next time as we bring in our winner today, Jacoby Bancroft. First technical singles win since your return, I believe.
Yeah. I've been doing. Yeah, I think I lost 3.
Unless you count like the tournament, like you lost to someone, but you also beat
True.
someone at the same time. So
True.
Evened out. But first one-on-one victory. How's it feel? Fortune favored you. You were bold in round 3, and that helped you come back and get the win.
It did work. It did work a lot. I just having the mindset of wanting to make this just fun and exciting, and knowing that a lot of the time when I'm nervous and I don't bet on a question that even I have a semblance of probably knowing, then and when I back off and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't bet anything just to be safe. It always backfires on me. So I want to try to wipe that mindset out and just go for it, right? Because I think it's better to go for it and then miss it than miss it when I know I could have gotten it. I think, if that makes any sort of sense at all. But like this match, I mean, like Jake played great. He played a better round 1 than me, played a better round 2 than me, and it was just one Pixar question, and Jake is really good at Pixar. Like of course he would bet that. Like that's what it goes, and it just happened. I got a little lucky there, so it was so much fun to play Jake, because I really respect him as a player and as a person. So and I'm really excited. I know everyone says, oh, I didn't expect to win this, type of thing, but I mean, you've seen how my year has gone so far, where I think that like I'm like, oh, focus on teams, and like my singles are just like those are whatever. But now I'm back, baby. So that was good. And I got a Middle Earth question in round 1. Yes. So
yeah, you did. Jacoby, you did great. The rest of this act, we'll be seeing you we'll see you in singles again in Act 5. Is still figuring out who's going to play who, so we'll see you then. But yeah, we got you in teams throughout the rest of Act 4, and you're not going to know what I'm talking about yet because it hasn't been announced yet. But perhaps now, if you and Rue continue to win, Jake will not pick you guys because you've now angered him by beating him. I realize you don't understand what that means, but it'll all make sense one day.
Smile and wave, boys. Yeah, sure, yeah.
Jacoby, congratulations on the win. It was well earned. We'll see you next time. And thank you to all of you. Thank you to Jacoby. Thank you to Jake. Thank you to Tim for editing this one. And thank you to all of you for checking out this match. Be sure to check out all the other great Fandom Fights matches going on. And we'll see you next time with another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.